Welcome out here to North Marion High School in Citra, Florida, where we are getting ready for Creekside and the Colts. We are having some issues with the Wi-Fi stream connection here early on, so hopefully that gets fixed throughout the broadcast. We're good right now, but just a heads up there in case things go out. We might have to switch to an audio-only feature tonight. But right now we are good to go as the North Marion Colts are taking the field. Time now to take a look at the defensive alignment for North Marion in this game. Out in the outfield, Michael Long in left, Sam Cawthon in center, Ross Ray out in right for North Marion, Rowan Quattararo at third with Cooper Jones at short, Troy Ginn over at second with Carson Lindsay at first. Behind the plate is Luis Reyes, and on the mound, Hunter Jones. We'll get to him here in a minute, but first taking a look at the Creekside lineup. He'll be facing Andrew Kelly, leading things off for the Knights with Sean Aschenfelder batting second, Carson McFarland batting third for the Creekside Knights, Adam Harvey getting the start batting DH for Creekside, DJ Corey batting fifth, followed by Ty Martineau, Alex Calabro, and Gavin Strump. Jackson Kane will be rounding things out for the Creekside Knights. It's an interesting look for the lineup for Creekside tonight. As I mentioned, some of the changes in pregame, which was on a different stream now after it went out. But Creekside normally got a much different looking lineup. Elias Hicks, Will Busey, Michael Beishammer, Ezra Shields, none of them in the lineup for Creekside tonight. Instead, DJ Corey in there, Adam Harvey batting DH and cleanup for Creekside. Carson McFarland, instead of normally being in the DH role, he's at first for the Creekside Knights. And DJ Corey getting the start at third with Jackson Kane in left, as we are just moments away from first pitch. Let's take a look at Hunter Jones and his profile out on the mound. Jones, he is a Florida commit, started in the state championship his sophomore year. He's had a long and very successful career here at North Marion. Slider, his best pitch, but he's got a lively fastball to go along with it, according to Perfect Game. He also mixes in a curveball and a changeup. He's got a 2.10 ERA in 7 appearances, 5 of them in which he started. Undefeated, 4-0 this season. A tough matchup, to say the least, facing these Creekside Knights. As he fires his final warm-up pitch, the throw down to second base. We are just about set for action on Schlick Sports. Up to the plate comes Andrew Kelly for the Creekside Knights out of leadoff spot. This year, Kelly, he's been good, batting .275, getting on base at the .339 mark. As he faces Hunter Jones to lead things off. Kelly, a senior, got off to a fast start, slowed down, then heated back up as he sends one to second. Throw to first in time. One gone in the top of the first. 4-3 ground out for Andrew Kelly. Now Sean Aschenfelder up to the plate for the Creekside Knights. Aschenfelder, I believe, has been in the 3 spot the entire season. Moving up to the 2-hole for Creekside, facing Jones today. He's got some pop in his bat, the sophomore with a home run this year. Got a 2-0 count on him. 2-0. Popped up foul. 2 balls and a strike. Aschenfelder this season been fantastic. The sophomore was great his freshman year, but this go-around batting .383, getting on base at the .466 mark. Sends a ground ball to first. Flip to the pitcher, Jones, in time. 2 up, 2 down for the Creekside Knights. And now up comes Carson McFarland, who's normally a DH, getting the start at first for Creekside today. He was pretty much unstoppable, one of the top hitters in Florida for a long while there to start the season. He has really cooled off as of late for the Creekside Knights. Fallen into a bit of a slump in the last couple weeks. Looking to get back on track. Still overall having a really good season, though. He's got 13 RBIs, 2 home runs. It is a very short fence at pretty much anywhere in this ballpark. It is a very small ballpark with a small fence. During batting practice, the ball flies here. You get a hold of one, you can send one out. There's a base hit for McFarland into left field. Runner on first, 2 gone. And up comes the cleanup man making his first varsity start, Adam Harvey. Harvey, the DH for Creekside in tonight's game, maybe hoping to get a little bit of pop in there with a short left field porch. Harvey this season for Creekside in limited plate appearances, batting 182 with a double. And he sent off the wall in minor league ballpark, Jackie Robinson Ballpark, home of the Daytona Tortugas. Put a good swing on that one, was just one hopper off the corner wall. Puts a similar swing on a tough fastball here. Could put one out. A definite power threat that is a name to watch in this one as a sleeper candidate to have a real good game. High bouncer over to second this time. They'll get the force at second base to end the inning. So a nice first inning for Hunter Jones. Sets him down without any troubles. Heading into the bottom of the first, we are scoreless on Schlick Sports.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Welcome back here to North Marion High School in Citra, Florida. Bottom of the first inning, scoreless between the Creekside Knights and the North Marion Colts. Time now to take a look at the batting order for the Colts facing Logan Dupre. Leading things off, Rowan Corderero, followed by Cooper Jones and Carson Lindsay. Jake Tompkins, the DH in the cleanup spot, followed by Ross Ray and Michael Long. Luis Reyes batting 7th, followed by the center fielder Sam Cawthon and Troy Gwynn. On the mound for Creekside, Logan Dupre, sort of a homecoming for the Dupre family, as his father, Pete, actually pitched here when he was in high school. Dupre has been real good for the Knights, got off to a bit of a rocky start this season, but in his last 4 appearances, he's got a 3-0 record, a 150 ERA. Opponents just batting 173 against him in that span. He started 2 of those games. Overall this season, started 4 games, appeared in 7, got a 4-1 record to a 3.33 ERA. Got a fastball in the high 80s, a curveball he'll work in there that's really nasty, and a changeup. Starts Corderero off with the heat in for a strike, 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, start things off, 1 ball, 1 strike. Temperature here early on in this game, 87 degrees and cloudy. There's strike 2 on him. There was a chance for rain, it looked like, which brought back bad memories, as last year Creekside came here, a game had multiple rain delays and was officially called when Creekside was up 4-1, and majority of that was just due to the fact that pitchers couldn't grip the ball. It was so wet. A lot of hit-by pitches, wild pitches, walks, and a few bunts allowed Creekside to put up a big inning, load the bases. But that game, was really something to witness. This is 2-2 on Quarterero. Now a 0% chance of rain, according to my iPhone, so we'll hope that holds and we're in line for a good baseball game. It's 3-2. Pitch. Chopped out in front of the plate. Coming in on it, the third baseman, Corey. Bare hands, throws to first. I think he called it foul down there at the plate. The home plate umpire made a signal, and yeah, he's coming back to the plate, foul ball. And Dale Hall has something to say about that. Are they arguing that Corey stepped out as he grabbed the ball? Does that make it a foul ball? So it's still 3-2. Quarterero this year at the plate, batting .327. He fouls one back there. Really good at getting on base. 438 OBP. Dupre does allow quite a few base runners. Struggles with control at times as he walks a man there. I think the key for him is trying to limit dangerous situations against this Colts team. 28 runners have been left on base against Logan Dupre in 21 innings. Eventually, that's probably going to come back to bite you. As Cooper Jones up to the plate with the runner on first. Nobody out. Pickoff move. Not in time over to first base. Fastball misses. 1-0. Dupre is. That one fouled off. He's allowed 18 free bases this season. 11 walks, 7 hit by pitch. Opponents hit just 195 against him. But it's when he gets a little wild that he gets into trouble. 1-1 pitch to Jones is hit high and deep to right field. That one's got a chance going back on it is Calabro reaching over the fence. He won't get to it. It's a home run for Cooper Jones. A little Euro step from Jones as he heads to home plate. His 7th home run of the season. Jones makes it 2-0 early for North Marion. And we were talking about that, how in pregame batting practice, the ball just flies here at North Marion. Short dimensions out there. That was to the corner in right field. A short fence. Calabro reached over it. Was a little bit to his left and too far as well. Jones with his 7th home run of the season. And with Hunter Jones on the mound, that's big as Jones, the pitcher, doesn't give up too many runs. That one was way up in the air as well. Definitely wasn't a question of if it had the height, as that one's dangerous. Deep to left center. Back by the wall. Off of it. Fielded by Kelly. The throw comes in. Hits the cutoff man. Stand-up double for Carson Lindsay. That one bounced off of a white City Electric sign out there in left center field. Kind of disappeared. Wasn't sure if it went over the wall or not at first. But Lindsay in with a stand-up double, and you've seen already how the dimensions of these ballparks coming into play early. Nobody out, 2 runs in for the North Marion Colts, and a runner on second. There's a strike on Jake Tompkins, the DH. Elias Hicks up in the pen for the Creekside Knights. Out of the stretch, a little bit of a slide step from Logan Dupre. The pitch was called a ball, 1-1. 2-0 North Marion with nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. Runner on second is Carson Lindsay. At the plate, Tompkins, as that one hit the umpire. The runner Lindsay will take third. That one got him in the upper arm right there. So, take time to make sure he's okay. Tompkins, who's at the plate right now this season, batting .359, driven in 8, .569 on base percentage. That is really impressive stuff. Home plate umpire looks to be good. Break away and runner on third, 2-1 count. And Creekside looking like they're going to need to score some runs. They're going to have a shot in this game. Two nothing our score. Runner on third. Nobody out in the bottom of the first. 2-1 on Tompkins. Takes a pitch low. 3-1. Dupre had good success in his short start here last year before he was cut short by rain, only allowed 1 run. Don't think he allowed a hit, actually, in that game as he whopped Tompkins. The runner that scored reached on an error. Didn't allow many base runners. And he scored on a wild pitch. There's runners at the corners. Much different story this time around is Ross Ray at the plate. Nobody out in the bottom of the first. That one gets away from the catcher's trump. Racing for the plate is Lindsay. And he scores. It's 3-0 Colts. Logan Dupre into big-time trouble early in this game. Tompkins advances into scoring position at second on the play, and it's 1-0 on Ross Ray. One-0 pitch. Swung on, bounced up the middle into center field. Heading for the plate. It bounces away from Kelly, the center fielder. 4-0 North Marion. And this one getting away from Creekside early on. Andrew Kelly is normally really good with the glove. Had that one mishandled it a little bit out in center field. And Logan Dupre talking to Chris King. Not a good start for him out on the mound. Dupre has a big group of family and friends of his dad, Pete, who grew up here. Grandparents in the crowd today. Big kind of family homecoming here. And Logan looking to turn things around as he's fallen into trouble. Already 4 runs in for North Marion. Nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. The senior Michael Long now up for North Marion. Fastball in for strike number 1. 286 batting average. 9 RBIs and a home run for Long this year. He skies one out into right center. Alex Calabro, the right fielder, calls for it and makes the catch. 1 away after the mound visit. And something about this lineup from the North Marion Colts, really impressive, just top to bottom. Hall really good up at the plate. Look at Luis Reyes coming up to the plate now. He's really the only one in there. I see these bottom three have kind of struggled this year. As the runner rolling for second. It's a good throw from Strump. He is out. Trying for second base. Pitch was in the dirt. I think the runner, Ross Ray, might have thought it got away from Strump. Strump caught him on his way down into second. Throw beat him by a mile, and the tag applied by Martineau for out number 2. It is a 1-0 count on Luis Reyes. Reyes this year batting 192. The man on deck, Troy Gwen, a freshman, batting 148. And then, he is in the hole. The man on deck, Cawthon, batting 212. But he gets on base at the 409 mark, which is what makes him dangerous in the lineup. As a team, they hit .315. And teams against North Marion hit 194. That is a good recipe for success. As Reyes is rung up for strike number 3, but not before the damage is done. The Colts strike for 4 in the bottom of the first inning, and they carry a 4-0 lead heading into the second on Schlick Sports.
The great feast of Christ's resurrection from the dead is almost here. The Roman Catholic community of St. Mark the Evangelist invites you to join them in celebrating the glory of the Lord and the central belief of all Christians. Masses on Easter Sunday will be at 8:30 and 10:30 in the morning at Patriot Oaks Academy, located at 475 Longleaf Pine Parkway. St. Mark's is proud to support Creekside High School athletics and Schlick Sports. Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. We're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come see us on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today. 904-268-6993.
Yep, your eyes do not deceive you. Those are cows grazing out behind the left field fence at North Marion High School. I come from Iowa, the Hawkeye State, and I tell you, this kind of feels like a ballpark I played in Little League growing up. I loved coming to this place last year, and it is a beautiful day today at North Marion High School. The Colts currently lead the Creekside Knights 4-0 in the top of the second inning. Knights need to get something going after the 4-run inning from North Marion. They got 5, 6, 7 due up. Corey, Martineau, Calabro in the top of the second. Still a long way to go in this game, but they got a tough assignment facing the Florida committed Hunter Jones. Really tough matchup for Creekside as they got DJ Corey up at the plate swinging at strike number 1. Corey kind of hit or miss every at-bat. He has a bit of a strikeout issue, but also has a very high average as he sends one into right field for an opposite field base hit leading off the inning. Runner on, and up comes Ty Martineau to the plate. Martineau up now for Creekside. He's had a interesting season as he's a very good contact hitter, and he's doing that this year, but not many of them have been falling for him for base hits as there's a late strike call at the knees. 0-1 on Martineau. Last year hit .250 with 10 RBIs. This year, 163, 321 on base percentage. He chops at that one, fouls it off. He's putting a lot of baseballs in play. They're just right at people or soft contact. Kind of been unfortunate for him this season. He's got a runner on first, 0-2 count, nobody gone in the top of the second inning as he fights a fastball off. Still 0-2 on him. In 57 plate appearances this year, Martineau struck out in just 5 of them. It's less than 10%. Last week I calculated a stat as the pickoff move not in time at first base. I haven't updated this stat for like a week, but for some reason still on my notes that he had been putting the ball in play 88% of the time in his at-bats. As he swings and misses at strike 3, throw down and try and get Corey. Not in time, he slid over the base. That could not have felt good. Out number 1, runner in the scoring position though for the Creekside Knights. I jinxed him there about how he doesn't strike out much and he swings and misses for out number 1. Alex Calabro now up for the Creekside Knights. Calabro batting .229 this season. Driven in 5. He's got a speedy DJ Corey out on second base. Down 4 in the top of the second inning. Knights need to get something going as he is in an 0-1 count to Hunter Jones. Just got his first strikeout of the night on the mound. Jones struck out 43 batters in 30 innings. As he looks back, DJ Corey on second. The slider is his deadly pitch, according to head coach Dale Hall. A lot of guys you'll see go for their big-time fastballs. He does have a good fastball as that one gets to the backstop. DJ Corey to third on the play. 1-1 now on Calabro. Creekside actually saw another Florida commit, Skylar Sanford. He's a junior last Friday, and he topped out at 96. Jones has got a good fastball, 88 to 91, but the slider is what got him a scholarship to Florida. Deadly pitch. Dominant out on the mound. Measured at 78 miles an hour on perfect game. And we'll see if he goes to it here with the 1-2 count on Calabro and a runner on third for the Creekside Knights. Pitch is skied out into right field. Ross Ray dropped it! Heading for the plate is Corey. Ray's on the ground. Calabro racing for third. He's going to get in there, standing up, and that one gets away from the third baseman, Quartararo. He's thrown to the plate. It is not in time! What a play right there! Looked like a routine flyout that would have been a tough play at the plate. It went in and out of the glove of Ross Ray out in right field. He fell to the ground. Ball got away from him. Calabro did a nice job, ran it out as coaches teach you. He was practically on second base when the ball was dropped as it was way high in the air. Ball rolled away from Ray as that one right back where it came from. Towards the line, Ray reaches out, dives, cannot get to it. Landed hard out on the ground. Want to make sure he's okay. Just like that, 4-2. Throw to third. Looked like a decent one. Took a bounce on Quartararo over at third. Coach King been very aggressive with his base runners this season, and yet again it pays off. It's a close play at the plate. Ball got away from catcher Reyes. And Knights cut the deficit in half, now 4-2. Strump takes a fastball away. No balls, 2 strikes on him. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Base is now empty for Creekside as there is one gone in the top of the second inning. And he rings Strump up on a pitch lown away. Coach King for Creekside looks towards the umpire, then looks back towards, makes eye contact with Dale Hall, the North Marion head coach, and just kind of shakes his head in disbelief. That one did look to be blown away. Caught Strump looking. 2 gone now for Jackson Kane. One ball, 1 strike the count. That pitch just misses. Close at the knees. Kane laid off. Borderline pitch there, 2-1. Foul back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone, and 2 in for the Creekside Knights, who trail by 2 in the top of the 2nd inning. I love those situations. A lot of number 2s there as the 2-2 pitch, low for ball number 3. Full count on Jackson Kane, making his 2nd varsity start, 2nd of the season for him. His first year with varsity. 2 for 6 with 2 walks at the plate. Fights one back. 3-2, we'll do it again. Again, 3-2 on Jackson Kane. Hunter Jones into the full windup. Pitch up high, ball 4. Good at that from Jackson Kane. 2 gone, runner on first, and top of the order, Andrew Kelly now up. He sent one opposite field, was a high chopper over to second. Gwen made the play. Can he get one down here? Try and keep this one going for Creekside, as they've got 2 runs in the top of the 2nd. Down 4-2. Kelly shows bunt. The throw down to first is into right field. Kane hustling for second base. Ray bobbled out in right field. Just not his night so far in the outfield. Kane was probably going to make it either way. Now runner into scoring position for the Creekside Knights. Set out of the stretch. Jones deals, here comes. Called strike. Don't know if that first pitch was a called strike or ball. Either way, here it's a ground ball out to second. Throw to first in time. Heading into the bottom of the 2nd inning, Creekside strikes for 2. They cut the lead in half. Now North Marion 4, Creekside 2 here on Schlick Sports.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. The great feast of Christ's resurrection from the dead is almost here. The Roman Catholic community of St. Mark the Evangelist invites you to join them in celebrating the glory of the Lord and the central belief of all Christians. Masses on Easter Sunday will be at 8:30 and 10:30 in the morning at Patriot Oaks Academy, located at 475 Longleaf Pine Parkway. St. Mark's is proud to support Creekside High School athletics and Schlick Sports.
Welcome back here to North Marion High School in Citra, Florida. As you can see up on that scoreboard in right field, our score, North Marion 4, Creekside 2 here on Schlick Sports as it's up to the plate. Sam Coffin grounds out to the shortstop Aschenfelder for a quick out number one. Back out for his second inning of work for Creekside. Logan Dupre got roughed up a little bit in this first inning of work, allowing 4 runs on 3 hits, walked 2 batters as well. As Troy Gwen up at the plate was called strike, saying he went around on the swing. Oh, 1 in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gwen this season batting .148 at the plate. Has coming up when they needed him to, though, with 6 RBIs. Unless he puts one over the fence. No RBI chance right here. One ball, 1 strike. With 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. 4-2 is our score. North Marion over the Creekside Knights. These teams hadn't faced officially since 2019, but Creekside came here last year. It was a good game, but it kept on getting delayed due to rain. Eventually, it just came down so hard. They tried to play through it. That pitch misses 2-1. They tried to play through it, but the ball just got so wet that the pitchers couldn't control their pitches anymore, and it was North Marion who was up when it really started pouring. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Delayed strike 2 call. Creekside was up 4-1 with the bases loaded when the game was delayed, I believe, for a 3rd time and then postponed. There's a swing and strike 3. 2 up, 2 down to start the bottom of the second inning. Logan Dupre trying to settle back in out there on the mound. But the top of the order, that killed him back in the first inning. Back up to the plate, Rowan Corderero leading things off. He walked and scored 2 pitches later on the Cooper Jones home run. Takes a strike 0-1. 0-1 pitch, grounded over to third, fielded by Corey, throw to first in time. That's a nice way to respond for Logan Dupre. Sets him down 1-2-3 after the 4-run first inning. Heading into the third, Creekside down by 2 on the road. Our score, Colts 4, Creekside 2.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Top of the third inning here on Schlick Sports. North Marion and the Creekside Knights going at it. Our score, Colts 4, Knights 2 here on Schlick Sports. 2-3-4 due up for the Knights in the third inning. Sean Aschenfelder leads things off. He fights one off down the third base line. Grounded out to first. His first time up on a 2-1 count. It's Hunter Jones deals and fires strike 2. Knights last inning got let off with a single from DJ Corey. Their 2 runs scored on a wild sequence of plays out in right field. A shallow fly ball went off the glove of the right fielder, Ross Ray. Got away from him. He didn't know where it was initially. Calabro was hustling it out. Got all the way to third base. The throw got away from the third baseman, Quartararo, on a close play at the plate. Calabro was safe as Aschenfelder looks at strike number 3 and pleads his case. He did not like the call. And now the umpire asked for him back. Coach King is not like his guys talking to the umpires. And King tells him to get back. I don't know. He didn't make a motion for him to be ejected. So I'm not sure if he's out of the game or not. Or if Coach might bench him for that. He doesn't like his guys talking much. 1-0 to McFarland, lined out into right center field. That's down for a base hit. 2 singles and 2 at-bats for Carson McFarland. Adam Harvey now up to the dish. Harvey grounded out to second base his first time up at the plate. So that pitch misses 1-0. The Knights are usually pretty aggressive stealing bases, and they have sent McFarland in the past. But I doubt they send him with a guy like Jones on the mound who has a pretty quick delivery and a good fastball. And Reyes has put some good throws down to second. 1 on, 1 out, 1-1 count. 4-2 ball game. In the top of the third inning. As Harvey takes a pitch low, 2 balls and a strike. Jones takes a peek at McFarland on first. Runner goes. Pitch is bounced out in front of the plate, but foul. I wonder if that was a hit and run situation or if they were just sending them. 2-2 count. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him chasing in the dirt. 2 gone. Runner on first. DJ Corey now up for the Creekside Knights. Corey singled opposite field his first time up. As he steps back into the batter's box. Looking to do it again. Down 2 runs in the top of the third. Looking like this could be a pretty high-scoring game. The pitchers have seemed to settle in a little bit as that one gets away from the catcher, Reyes. He still doesn't know where it is. McFarland puts on the brakes out at second base. He's into scoring position in a 1-0 count on DJ Corey. Ty Martineau is on deck. Calabro is in the hole. It's a 1-0 count on DJ Corey. 2 gone in the top of the third. Good sized gap between first and second base. So he fouls that one out onto the road. Almost went in front of a truck driving down the road. Looked like the hill stopped its momentum. If you look out to right field, though, the right fielder playing towards the right center field gap. As the second baseman, Gwen, shifts back into the hole between first and second base. Called strike two. One-two pitch. Down low. McFarland going for third. He's in safely. The last second, you see McFarland going for third, and he stole it. I believe that's his 6th stolen base of the season. Junior now 90 feet away from the plate. 2-2 on Corey. He rung him up. Fastball at the knees. Got him looking at strike three. Jones gives up a single but strikes the other 3 guys out. Heading into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Our score, North Marion 4, Creekside 2.
Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. We're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come see us on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today. 904-268-6993. Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Big story here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Sean Aschenfelder benched by Coach Chris King after arguing the previous call at the umpire. In the top of the 3rd inning, as Cooper Jones leads off the bottom of the 3rd with a bomb. His 2nd of the game, Cooper Jones. How about it? Number 2 of the game, number 8 of the season, Cooper Jones cannot be stopped. Up at the plate. And it's 5-2 North Marion. Carson Lindsay now up to the plate. He pops one up, foul territory down the right field line. Coming in on it, Calabro dives, cannot get to it. Down by the fence. That is a big-time move made by King. Porter blends it into the game at second base. Ty Martineau shifts over to shortstop. Not sure what Aschenfelder said to the umpire, but the umpire stopped him, brought him back over to King. Coach King had a few words with Sean and sent him back to the bench, and I think that's all we're going to see from the Knights' top hitter in tonight's game. Two-two count on Carson Lindsay after the leadoff home run from Cooper Jones. Sends one foul down the left field line, stays alive. Logan Dupre bounced back after a 4-run first inning, sent him down 1-2-3 in the second. However, Cooper Jones, who homered down the right field corner in the first inning, the lefty sent one opposite field to left for a home run to lead off the third. Lindsay strikes out now. Jake Tompkins to the plate. This, I gotta imagine, a real tough place to pitch. As Tompkins takes a late called strike at the knees. Oh, 1. Fought off. 2 strikes now. Five to 2 our score. Bottom of the third inning, North Marion with the lead. 0-2 pitch. Passed on for a ball, 1-2. 1 gone. Dupre deals, 1-2 offering is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ross Ray, the man on deck, singled in a run in the first inning. As Tompkins sends one out to short. Martineau took McFarland at first. In time for out number 2, so nice response from Logan Dupre. A strikeout and a ground out after the home run from Cooper Jones. Ross Ray to the plate. Something I found interesting about Cooper Jones, he's a senior, and he's having a heck of a season. 360, 467 on base percentage, OPS over 1,200. There's a fly ball down the right field line. That one in foul ground lands safely for strike 1. And he's now homered 8 times this season for 19 RBIs, and he's not committed anywhere. It's kind of a mystery to me because he's been fantastic up at the plate. You just don't see that kind of production from many guys. Got a good stroke up at the plate. He's put a charge into a couple balls tonight. It's now 0-2 on Ross Ray. Oh-2 pitch from Logan Dupre. Sent over to first. McFarland flips to Dupre. Safe at first. Infield single for Ray is, that's probably one that McFarland shifted over to his left. I think Blanzett, the second baseman, would have been able to get to it. McFarland, I'm not sure if he's played first base yet in his varsity career. Mostly just been, he's a catcher his freshman year. Last year, after having heart surgery, was forced to miss the first half of the season as the runner advanced to second on the wild pitch. And time now called as Darren Lester going to have a word with his pitcher. He's got a 1-0 count on Michael Long. But McFarland then didn't catch. He was a DH when he played last year and has been a DH when he's played this year as well. Now getting the start at first base. Now runner into scoring position with 2 gone in the bottom of the third, 5-2. North Marion leads the Creekside Knights. 7 runs already in this game. And it doesn't look like that's going to stop very soon. As both sides have been equally threatening in this game. Logan Dupre have been really good in his last 4 appearances. Pitched 14 and a third. That pitch low for ball 2. Had a record of 3-0. The other time was a save. 150 ERA, 8 strikeouts, 5 walks, and an opponent batting average of 173. In a hitter's ballpark tonight, in really good weather conditions as well. Facing a real tough lineup, North Marion is struck in a big-time way. They have got Dupre figured out at the plate, at least the top of the order. Striking for 5 early runs. Dupre has calmed down in the last 2 innings, but still not out of danger in the third. There's now runners on first and second. As out comes Chris King. That's going to be it for him. Out on the mound, into the game comes Elias Hicks. We'll be back after this pitching change. Brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Our score, North Marion 5, Creekside 2.
The great feast of Christ's resurrection from the dead is almost here. The Roman Catholic community of St. Mark the Evangelist invites you to join them in celebrating the glory of the Lord and the central belief of all Christians. Masses on Easter Sunday will be at 8:30 and 10:30 in the morning at Patriot Oaks Academy, located at 475 Longleaf Pine Parkway. St. Mark's is proud to support Creekside High School athletics and Schlick Sports. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Time now for a pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Into the game for the Creekside Knights, Elias Hicks making his second appearance of the season for Creekside. In his first appearance, he went 2 2/3, allowing no runs, 4 strikeouts to 1 walk. Wasn't allowed to pitch last year at St. John's Country Day due to an injury. Transferred to Creekside this year, been a first baseman for the Knights, making his second appearance out on the mound. He's an interesting case on the mound because he works out in multiple arm slots. During warm-ups, he is just showing the regular 90-degree arm slot, but he'll also mix in a few off-speed pitches, sidearm, as well from the left-handed side. Makes things interesting to watch and will catch the hitter off guard. As he'll face Luis Reyes with 2 on and 2 out. In the bottom of the third inning, 5-2, North Marion leads Creekside. First pitch fouled off. 0-1, the catcher Reyes struck out looking to end the first inning. Logan Dupre, the starter, exits after 2 2/3 innings of work. Allowed 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 strikeouts, and 3 walks. There's strike 2. On the catcher, Reyes. 0-2. Elias Hicks takes the sign, and he's set. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike three. Elias Hicks comes in, sets the man down on 3 pitches. However, Cooper Jones strikes for a second. Another home run for the senior gives North Marion a 5-2 lead heading into the 4th.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
My mic was muted, but as I was saying, it's a big, nice night for some high school athletics out here at North Marion High School. You got the softball game going on beyond the center field fence, and over here, 5-2, North Marion leads the Creekside Knights in the top of the 4th inning. Ty Martineau, Alex Calabro, Gavin Strump due up for the Knights in the 4th, down by 3 against North Marion. Knights were able to get a runner to third base in the 3rd inning. Weren't able to bring him in, as Ty Martineau lines one foul down the left field side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jones, the 6'3", 165 righty, fires a fastball low, 2-1. Senior out on the mound. Throws a lot of strikes, 64% strike percentage. Something he does well. One of the many things he does well. Opponents hit just 111 against him, but Creekside, they've done well. They've managed 2 runs in against him tonight. 3 hits on the board. As Martineau battling here, fouls off the 2-2 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On Ty Martineau. Full windup. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt. 3-2. Martineau not afraid to take a walk. Something he's done many times this year. It's a 3-2. Fought off again. Pitch number 8 of the at-bat coming up. Full windup. The 3-2. Ground ball over to first. And Carson Lindsay unable to field it. It's a base hit for Ty Martineau. Leadoff runner on first for the Creekside Knights. And Alex Calabro now up. His first time up to the plate, it was an error that allowed a run to score from third. He also scored on a wild play. Got jammed and sent one opposite field. He's right here, gets a bunt down, foul. Down the first baseline. 0-1 the count on Alex Calabro. Fires a pitch in for strike number 2. Didn't show bunt there after trying to get one down. The first pitch of the AB. Two-strike pitch. Outside, ball 1. Martineau with a good lead over on first base. See if they send him here trying to get him into scoring position. Pickoff move, not in time. Martineau's stolen 5 bases this season. Had a good-sized lead there. Runner goes. Pitch is chopped foul. Down the third baseline. Still 1-2 on Alex Calabro. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3, out number 1. In the top of the 4th inning, now Gavin Strump up to the plate for the Creekside Knights. Strump struck out looking his first time up. He's got a runner on first with 1 gone. Knights trail 5-2 at North Marion. Though down 3, you feel like this is still in a much more manageable spot for the Creekside Knights. And the score may show. Though 5 runs already in for North Marion. Creekside's gotten runners on base. Got a runner on first here. And he goes. It's a line drive off the glove of Cooper Jones at shortstop. Martineau racing for third. He's in. Runners at the corners with 1 gone in the top of the 4th inning. And just like that, tying run to the plate is Jackson Kane. Martineau was stealing on the play, which made Jones break towards second to cover. He had to reach back and it bounced off the glove. That's an out if Martineau's not stealing. Instead, Ezra Shields pinch running for Gavin Strump. He'll most likely end up in scoring position on one of the next 2 pitches. Is Jackson Kane now up? He worked it to a full count back in the 2nd and walked. 5-2 ball game, 1 gone in the top of the 4th. Knights down 3. As Kane swings at strike number 1. Kane's walked 3 times in 9 plate appearances this year. Got an on-base percentage over 500. As he shows bunt, tried to get it down, but it bounced foul under the bat. 0-2. Two strikes and a strikeout here would be absolutely huge for Hunter Jones and the North Marion Colts. 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Kane fights it off. Do another 2-strike pitch. Sun's starting to set. Sunset is supposed to be 13 minutes from now. Sky. Clouds look really cool as Kane caught swinging at the slider. Strike number 3, 2 gone. It all falls on Andrew Kelly. Kelly's grounded out to second in each of his 2 plate appearances. With 2 gone here, you got runners on first and third, down by 3. And against a top arm like this, you want to get at least 1 in this inning. Get back into this ballgame. Pickoff move to Ezra Shields. Ty Martineau broke from third and came back. It's a close play over at first, but Shields is back safely. Runner goes. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, Reyes. 2 now into scoring position for Andrew Kelly. 1-0 count. Can the senior come through? Knights trail by 3 in the top of the 4th inning. They got 2 in scoring position in a 5-2 ball game. 1-0 on Kelly. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield, caught by Troy Gwynn for out number 3. Hunter Jones pitches out of the 2-out jam, 2 in scoring position, no problem. Heading into the bottom of the 4th inning, our score, Colts 5, Creekside 2.
Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. We're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come see us on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today. 904-268-6993. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Nice day to catch some baseball on a pickup truck out in the outfield. You got cows grazing in the hill behind left field, which is blocked by a pole. North Marion 4A school, it's pretty good size, 1,300 students. But it's in the middle of a bunch of farms out here. You got cows over there, cows across the street, cows over there, a lot of farmland. And a big school right in the middle of it all. This North Marion's team has had a lot of success over the years. 53 to be exact here. Been coached for 20 of them now by Dale Hall. He's leading things off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Sam Cawthon takes a ball. Hall says he sent over 60 players to play college ball. There's strike 1. One of them, Sterling Thompson, actually got drafted in the 1st round by the Colorado Rockies. Past couple years. 2-1 count. I was looking at his stats, batting .302 in the minor leagues. 2-1. Up and away. 3 balls and a strike now on Sam Cawthon. Grounded out to shortstop in the 2nd inning of play. Elias Hicks on the mound, deals the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Full count. Three-two up high, ball 4. He walked the leadoff man. And that's dangerous. This bottom 4 has now reached base twice. No hits between them, but these bottom 3 specifically were 0 for 4 heading into the inning with 3 strikeouts. And this is the part of the order that's been struggling for North Marion that you got to take advantage of, especially with some really tough matchups coming up at the top of the order. North Marion had Troy Gwynn trying to lay a bunt down to advance the runner into scoring position with those dangerous hitters coming up. One of them, Cooper Jones, 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. 0-1. Again trying for the bunt. Again it's fouled. 0-2 now. One on, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Hicks misses on the 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first, Sam Cawthon. So here's the 1-2. It's a bouncer to third. Corey Fields, throw to first. Gets away from Carson McFarland. Advancing to third on the play is Sam Cawthon. Runners at the corners, nobody out on a costly error over at first base. It was a good throw from Elias Hicks, from DJ Corey. Just under the glove, however, of Carson McFarland. Top of the order up, nobody out in the bottom of the fourth inning in a 5-2 ball game. And that is costly. Quartararo now to the plate, 0 for 1 with a walk, and Cooper Jones on deck. And you've heard his name quite a bit so far tonight. Runners on first and third. Cawthon getting a pretty good lead over at third base with a lefty on the mound. First pitch, showing bunt down the first base line, but foul. 0-1 on Quartararo. Stepping off the mound. 0-1. Creekside came into this game with a team ERA of 1.41. And the Knights starters had given up only 2 runs or less in 10 games this season. It's their 18th. This team managed 5 runs off of the starter Dupre. That is huge now. The 3-run lead, looking to add more in the bottom of the fourth inning. Low and in on Quartararo. 2-1. Hicks came in, got a strikeout to end the third. Walked a man, and Gwen reached on an error. Up and away on that pitch, 3-1. In danger of walking the bases loaded. Jackson Harding up and active in the pen for Creekside. Andrew Herbst also on his way out. (3-1). Dug out loud for North Marion. Here's the pitch. Low ball 4. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And Cooper Jones up at the plate. Will it be any different with a lefty-lefty matchup? Jones back in the first. Home run down the first base line in the right field corner. Got over the wall for a 2-run bomb. Then in the third, went Oppo with it. 8 home runs this season. He's got 3 RBIs in this game. He's 1 away from 20 on the season. Takes the first pitch for a strike. (19 RBIs. This is his 17th game. And you have no choice but to pitch to him with the bases loaded and nobody out. Already down 3 runs. In the bottom of the fourth, Elias Hicks has got to attack on a 1-1 count. Fastball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking for a big timeout, number 1. Full windup, and the pitch. Sidearm, ground ball back to the mound. Hicks gets the force at the plate, the throw to first. In time, they double him up. Jones was slow getting out of the batter's box. I wonder if he thought it maybe bounced short for a foul ball. But he was jogging down that first base line, made an easy double play. And just like that, 2 gone, and runners on first and second for Carson Lindsay. And Hicks has got a chance to get out of this unscathed. Strike 1. Lindsay, 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Next pitch was low and away, 1-1. Hicks in the full windup with runners on second and third. Sidearm over to short. Off of Martineau, that will score a run. That was a hard ground ball that I'm not sure what happened down at shortstop, whether the runner going in front of it messed with Martineau's timing. He's normally second baseman, but either way, that is a tough error from a normally really good fielder. In time, Martineau rolled up the glove, up the arm. And on the error, a run will score. 6-2, North Marion. Runners at the corners. 1 run in the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 count on Jake Tompkins. There's 2 gone in the inning. Tompkins 0 for 1 with a walk. He sends one high in the air, center field. Ranging back is Kelly. And he makes the grab for out number 3. But the Colts add another. 6-2, North Marion. As we head in to the 5th inning on Schlick Sports.
The great feast of Christ's resurrection from the dead is almost here. The Roman Catholic community of St. Mark the Evangelist invites you to join them in celebrating the glory of the Lord and the central belief of all Christians. Masses on Easter Sunday will be at 8:30 and 10:30 in the morning at Patriot Oaks Academy, located at 475 Longleaf Pine Parkway. St. Mark's is proud to support Creekside High School athletics and Schlick Sports. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Take a look at a happy North Marion dugout right now. We got a bird's eye view up here in the broadcast booth as they lead 6-2 in the top of the 5th inning. This one far from over, though, as Creekside has got some opportunities to score. They had 2 in scoring position with 2 gone in the 4th inning. Weren't able to bring any of them home, however. Now 2-3-4 due up for Creekside. First up, Porter blends it who's in replacement of Sean Ashenfelder. As he sends a high chopper to third. Quartararo, little wild on the throw to first. The tag is applied, however, for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that's how we're started in the 5th inning of play. I gotta tell you, I've now visited quite a few high school ballparks as McFarland takes the ball low. But I think this one might be my favorite. Just because of the setting, it's a very well taken care of field. We got a great view up here in the broadcast booth down the third base line. As McFarland sends a chopper fielded cleanly by Jones at short. Throw to first, 2 up, 2 down. That's how we'll start the 5th inning. Adam Harvey up now. Will Busey pinch hitting for him. Busey normally starts at third base for Creekside, but now in the 5th inning. Got multiple sets of bleachers behind the plate. I think the background is Busey takes a ball low. You know, you don't see too many cows grazing back there, and you got fans watching their pickup trucks. A big hill behind left field almost reminds me a bit of Williamsport as it slowly raises up where the cars park and creates a nice little background where you can watch the games behind the left field wall. 2-1 as that pitch gets to the backstop. Short field favors the offense, and North Marion definitely taking advantage of that tonight. You got the trees around here creating a nice background. The sunset beautiful, as it always is in Florida when you get the chance to see it, but especially out here with not much around. You had a big pink cloud ahead in that last inning. Now the sky's starting to turn dark as it comes night. So that pitch low, 3-2. Two gone here in the top of the 5th, full count. Busey takes a pitch jive, ball 4. DJ Corey now up for Creekside. Corey, 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Steps into the batter's box with 2 gone in the inning. And a runner on first. Knights down 6-2. They got to get something going with the bats, and fast, if they want to get back into this ballgame. The Knights came into this one 15-2, 6-1 on the road. In neutral site games, they're 4-1. That's where their other loss came from. But after winning 14 straight games, they're now in danger of dropping 2 straight as Corey swings at strike 1. And the other thing about the 14-game win streak for Creekside is they were against tough teams as well. Vieira, when they beat them, was top 15 in the state. Sandalwood, a tough district opponent. You beat Bartram Trail twice. And their roster's stacked full of college prospects, including the one time with Skylar Sanford on the mound. But they seem to have met their match this week against Trinity Christian, now North Marion. They got to get back into this ballgame. 0-2, runner goes. Pitch skied out into right field. Tracking is Ray. It's down in the Creekside bullpen. Foul. We'll do it again, 0-2. Glass starting to reflect a little bit now as the sun goes down. Oh-2 on DJ Corey. It's a check throw back to first base. Not in time. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed. Strike three. Hunter Jones with yet another strikeout. That is his sixth strikeout in the last 3 innings. His 8th on the night. Heading into the bottom of the 5th. It's still 6-2 North Marion against the Creekside Knights.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Welcome back here to North Marion High School. Is leading things off Ross Ray. In the 5th inning, our score, bottom of the 5th inning, North Marion 6, Creekside 2. One and 0 on Ross Ray at the plate. Sends a line drive, fair down the left field line. Ray heading for second. Rounding second, he'll put on the brakes. Lead-off double in the bottom of the 5th inning. Elias Hicks still out there. Michael Long now up in the 5th. Long in this game, 0 for 1 with a walk. He's got a runner in scoring position in the bottom of the 5th inning. Takes a strike. 4-run North Marion lead. They got Hunter Jones in a groove now on the mound. 6 strikeouts in the last 3 innings. Starting to mow down these Creekside batters. As Hicks steps off the mound, resets. He's set waiting the 1-1. Here's the pitch. That's into left. This could score a run. Heading around third and staying there is Ross Ray. Runners at the corners. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. Jackson Harding still getting warm in the bullpen for Creekside. Elias Hicks got himself into a bit of a jam back in the 4th inning. Bases were loaded, nobody out. Allowed just 1 run on an error. So out comes Darren Lester talking to Hicks on the mound. Harding coming in from the pen. Still not sure if this is a mound visit or a pitching change. Lester talking to the catcher, Strump. Whole infield in out there. And it looks like Hicks is staying put out there on the mound. Luis Reyes, the catcher, coming up. He's got runners on first and third, nobody out. Luis Reyes, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in this game. Making his way up to the plate. Hicks starts him off with a strike. Been a bit of a rocky start for Elias Hicks in relief. Struck out a man in the third to end the inning. Loaded the bases, one reached on an error. Scoring a run in the fourth, and then single and a double. Runners at the corners. Start off the fifth. It's an 0-2 count on the catcher, Reyes. Hicks is set. Runner goes. It's a pickoff move. They got him in a pickle. Watch out for the runner on third. Ray stays put. Long over to second. Now 2 in scoring position. An 0-2 count at the plate. Infield in for the Creekside Knights. Full windup in the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. One gone in the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th, 6-2. North Marion with the lead. Sam Coffin to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Also reached on a walk. Creekside trying to stay in the ball game. Give themselves a chance. And to do so, you don't want to give up any runs here. Porter Blands it. The second baseman in time, Martineau, the shortstop, creeping way in on the grass at the pitch. As you can see Blanson on the screen now. Good 3-4 steps into the infield grass. It's 0-2 on Sam Cawthon at the plate. Here's the pitch. Just low for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strike offering. Just missed. 2-2. Might have been outside on that pitch. Tough to tell from this angle up here at times. You can tell high-low, but the 2-2 pitch. That one got him. Rung him up, and Cawthon not happy about it. Slams the bat down, and there's 2 outs in the inning. Infield can drift back into their regular positions now for Creekside, as they need 1 more out to get out of it. Two in scoring position, and 2 gone in the bottom of the 5th. North Marion already with a 4-run, 6-2 lead. It's Troy Gwynn at the plate. Reached on an error in the 4th. And struck out in the 2nd. 1-0. Takes it low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Elias Hicks has struck out 3 in 3 innings of work. There's a swing and strike one. It's Gwen in the top of the order. Due up for North Marion. Here's the 2-1. Sidearm release is swung on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Can Hicks get out of it without allowing a run and keep his Knights in the ballgame? Two on, 2 out. Here's the 2-2. Shot foul. Down the first base side. We'll do it again. Hicks rubs up the ball. Finds his grip. Deep breath, and he's set on the mound. Here's the 2-2. Little pause before the windup. And he got him! Look at it, strike 3. After the leadoff double and a single, runners at the corners, Elias Hicks. 1, 2, 3, all down on strikes. Heading into the 6th. It's still 6-2 North Marion on Schlick Sports.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Welcome back. We made a move over here to other side of the broadcast booth so we could eliminate a little glare on the screen. We're letting the broadcast booth here in between innings. Ty Martineau at the plate for Creekside. He's an 0-2 count. Takes a ball low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a 6-2 ball game. North Marion with the lead over the Creekside Knights. On their home field, the Knights need to get something going. Martineau at the plate. And he takes a look at strike 3. Martineau had struck out just 5 times, I believe, on the season heading into the night. He's now struck out twice today as Alex Calabro comes up for Creekside. Swung on and missed the first pitch. Calabro in this game reached on an error, drove in a run in the second. strikeout victim in the fourth. As he fouls one back. Quickly 0-2 on him. Oh, 2 pitch, taken in the dirt. One ball, 2 strikes on Alex Calabro. Two count on Calabro at the plate. West Georgia commit. A right fielder. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Passes on ball 3, now a full count on the senior Alex Calabro. Here's the pitch. Line drive, right field. Ross Ray makes the play. 2 gone. In the top of the 6th, 6-2 ball game. North Marion leads over the Creekside Knights. It's Gavin Strump now up to the plate. Singled in the 4th inning of play as he fouls one back. 0-1. How about Hunter Jones on the mound? 1 strikeout away from his 10th Florida commit. Gave up 2 back in the 2nd inning. He's allowed just 4 base runners since. Not a single run on the board for Creekside. Strump takes a pitch. Ball 1. Ball 1 strike now. Two gone in the inning as Strump swings at strike number 2. Top of the 6th, 2 gone in the inning. And Hunter Jones looking for strikeout number 10. Here it is. The 1-2 pitch. Takes a look at strike 3. Hunter Jones is on a roll. He cannot be tamed in tonight's ball game. 6-2. North Marion coming up to the plate with a 4-run lead when we return on Schlick Sports.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. The great feast of Christ's resurrection from the dead is almost here. The Roman Catholic community of St. Mark the Evangelist invites you to join them in celebrating the glory of the Lord and the central belief of all Christians. Masses on Easter Sunday will be at 8:30 and 10:30 in the morning at Patriot Oaks Academy, located at 475 Longleaf Pine Parkway. St. Mark's is proud to support Creekside High School athletics and Schlick Sports.
Bottom of the 6th inning now between North Marion and Creekside. 6-2, the Colts lead. They look to add some insurance before they look to close this one down against the Creekside Knights. Cooper Jones coming up to the plate. He's 2 for 3 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs on the ledger for him today. He leads off the bottom of the 6th against Elias Hicks. Done a good job in relief as... Cooper Jones now up. That was Rowan Corderero who singled to lead off the inning. Now it's Cooper Jones. And you've already got the stat line on him today. Runner on first, nobody out. First pitch to Jones. Out in front of it, swinging strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inside corner. 0-2 on Cooper Jones. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th, 6-2 North Marion over Creekside. Time called at the plate. Oh-2 from Elias Hicks. First to check throw over to first. Not in time. Now the 0-2. It's a sidearm delivery. Put in play into right field. Base hit. Throw into the infield. Gets away to the dugout. Corey keeps it from getting to the dugout. Runner stays put out on second base. Now up to the plate comes the first baseman, Carson Lindsay. Back-to-back singles leading off the 6th inning. Elias Hicks got into a little bit of trouble. Is in the 4th inning and the 5th inning. First 2 men reached in each of those 2 innings. Was able to work out of the jams there, but the Knights think differently this time around. They'll bring in Jackson Harding to try and finish out the inning. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. 6-2 is our score. North Marion with the lead over the Creekside Knights.
Do your feet constantly hurt you and you're not sure what to do? Come see Dr. Bradley Herbst, a board-certified podiatrist at Podiatry Associates of Florida. Dr. Herbst specializes in the treatment of foot and ankle problems, including diabetic foot care, ingrown toenails, hammer toes, bunions, fractures, and more. We're ready to take care of you and keep your feet and ankles healthy. Come see us on San Jose Boulevard in South Mandarin. Call to make your appointment today. 904-268-6993. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Bottom of the 6th inning, there's 2 on, nobody out, and time now for a pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. In the game for Creekside, Jackson Harding, the senior, making his 5th appearance of the season. He's pitched 6 2/3 so far this year with a 1.05 ERA, 8 strikeouts to 3 walks. As Harding talks to the catcher. The Creekside dugout is clear. This is odd. Everyone on the Creekside Knights baseball team that's not on the field is behind the first base fence playing catch, staying loose. But the coaches sent them all out of the dugout to go play catch behind the first base fence. Huh. So Harding gets a strike on Carson Lindsay. Harding steps off after time called at the plate. Runners on first and second, nobody out. North Marion with a 6-2 lead over Creekside. The bottom of the 6th inning, as Lindsay takes a strike, 0-2. 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch from Harding. Up high. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2. High chopper to third. Corey steps on the base for 1. Throw across the diamond. Not in time, so they get the force at third. 1 away. Jake Tompkins, the DH, now up. I'm really fascinated by the Knights. I wonder why they're having them all play catch. They're kind of long toss. I don't know what they're doing out there. If it's like everyone warming up to pitch in case this gets away from them, or trying to keep them loose, or punishment of some sort. I don't know. But I've never seen that. 1-0 count on Jake Tompkins. Skies one into shallow right. That's down for a bloop single. Calabro gears up, throws into the infield. Carson McFarland takes the cutoff. Base is now loaded for Ross Ray. Cooper Jones on third. Carson Lindsay out on second. And Jake Tompkins over on first. Ray 3 for 3. Singled in a run in the first. Singled in the second. Doubled in the fifth. That pitch gets away from Strump. Heading towards the plate is Jones. He slides in safely. 7-2. North Marion tacks on. Excuse me, Ray's other single was in the third. 1-0 count. Full windup, and the pitch from Harding is slapped into right field. Coming in on it, Calabro. He lays up and lets it drop. Puts a good throw into home plate. Keeps the runner on third from scoring. So now base is back loaded. Michael Long up. He's 1 for 2. Also reached on a walk. Long takes a strike. Luis Reyes on deck. Don't know why I suddenly became like a golf announcer there for a second. Luis Reyes on deck. Maybe it's in celebration of the Masters week. Tried Masters Fantasy for the first time this year. There's a ball skied out into right. Alex Calabro ranging back, makes the catch, puts a throw into home plate, which is pretty good considering it's off his back foot from way out there. Still the run scores on the sac fly from Michael Long. 2 gone, Luis Reyes to the plate. Two gone in the bottom of the 6th. It's an 8-2 ball game. 2 already in the 6th inning. Reyes 0 for 3. His pinch hit for. Into the game is Bobby Gattuso. He's hitting .364 this year. 8 RBIs as he fouls one off. I was getting ready for this game late last night as one of my friends texted me. He's like, hey, let's do Masters Fantasy this year. So I go on there. That one fought off, still 0-2. And I drafted Scotty Scheffler, Matthew Fitzpatrick, Rory McIlroy, and Tony Finau. I'm in last place. That one into right field. That will score another 9-2. As Calabro fires one over to third. North Marion will not go away. Will not let the Knights get away, for that matter. 9-2, another RBI single. Runners on first and second. Sam Cawthon to the plate. Out comes Chris King. Talk to his man on the mound, Roman Baselli. Looks to be coming in. We'll be back after this pitching change. Brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. 2 gone in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 9-2 ball game between Creekside and the Colts. North Marion in control. We return after this.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Time now for a pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Into the game for Creekside, Roman Baselli. As he looks to get the Knights out of this inning. Already down 9-2, 2 gone in the bottom of the 6th. As they look to just escape without being mercy ruled as the winning run over on first base. Sam Cawthon at the plate, 0 for 2 with a walk. 0-1 count. As that one misses, 1-1. Swinging strike two, Strump, check throw to first, went off of the runner. Headed for the plate, there goes Ray, the throw from Calabro. Not in time. They're going to say he got under the tag. Winning run on third base. 10-2. North Marion running to the base runner, got hit in the head on the check throw to first. Way to use your head. Bobby Gattuso now into scoring position, third base. Represents the winning run as North Marion with a 10-2 advantage. As Cawthon fouls one off, 1-2. One-two pitch. Chopped out in front of the plate. Baselli fields. Throw to first in time. So the Knights will have a chance to try and put something together. Down 10-2. Heading into the seventh inning. Last chance for the Knights. Coming up next on Schlick Sports.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Top of the seventh inning, North Marion looking to shut this one down. Hunter Jones out there. Or no, not out there anymore. Pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Into the game to shut this one down for North Marion is Carson Smith. As he faces Ezra Shields leading off the inning. Pinch hitting for Jackson Kane. Fights one off, 1-2. Ground ball to third goes foul. Smith, in 2 appearances this year, has pitched 1 2/3, 0-1 record, 1 save, 8.40 ERA. Misses on that pitch, 2-2. Swung on and missed. Got Shields swinging. Andrew Kelly now up for Creekside. Kelly takes the ball to start off the at-bat. Just a rough night for Creekside. Nothing going their way. They got some opportunities in the middle innings to get some runs in that they just didn't cash in on. Left some runners on base. And couldn't capitalize on some mistakes made defensively by North Marion in just a week that you want to forget. You know, on a 14-game win streak, they had come close to losing a couple times against Bartram Trail. Were not pretty wins. But it's kind of like the whole team's fallen into a slump, I was just saying during the break. Weren't really losing. We're looking like a team that you didn't want to come around. Did not want to face them any given day. And so there's out number 2. And Creekside, just as a team, these last couple weeks have fallen into a bit of a rough slump. One you got to respond to as a team. How can you respond to the adversity of it all? That's, of course, easier said than done. 2-0 count on Porter Blands. Final line on Hunter Jones. What a night for the senior. There's strike 1. 6 innings pitched, allowing just 4 hits, 2 runs. They were not earned. 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Domination on the mound as that one skied out to center. The catch is made by Coffin, and that'll do it. North Marion with a dominating victory over the Creekside Knights, 10-2. Just pure domination in any form. The Knights, after coming into the week on a 14-game win streak, they dropped 2 to Trinity Christian and North Marion, 2 tough teams. They'll return to face a tough Clay team on Schlick Sports next Tuesday. Be sure to tune in on Schlick Sports. But for now, I'm Noah Schlicks up. Signing off. Our final score, North Marion 10, Creekside 2. And I'm saying good night from Citra, Florida, and North Marion High School.